Hello everyone. So today, Russell here. I'm gonna be reacting to another video for like I don't know how many times because I didn't keep counting my head. It's by Princey A. It's this the name of the video is titled "I Sued the School System." Now this guy speaks a lot of facts. He sounds pretty intelligent when he says a lot of things, but the way he put them is just many dislike it. So I'm gonna watch the video to see how it goes. If I have anything to say about it, I would say so. Other than that, let's get to the vid.
Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it. Proceed. Exhibit A. Here's a modern-day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now, ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A. A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie-cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size...
Prince, what the fuck are you coming up with, man? What are you coming up with? So, basically, you're talking about teachers treating students differently anyhow. So, like this, like robots, like that. He means no, stop it. He means I'm not a damn word talking. So, but the way you explain it, the way you put it, it doesn't conclude to what people think. Now you're right here. You're speaking like you're some kind of president of the United States, which first of all you're not. Let's start there. Now I'm not hating on what you're saying, but like I like where this is going. I like what you're talking about, but think about it. But think about it, man. You started here with this.
Quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no 2 brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie-cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
What's your language?
Sorry, Your Honor. But if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients...
It's sad. I know you've heard from it, but like, where's the proof? What proof do you have that makes you tell all that story? See, you're not given that. That's why what you're saying sounds kind of nonsense. And you're bringing stuff. This is like an expression or an exaggeration, but like you put it in the wrong term. So that kind of makes some people pretty upset. It's like saying that the teachers or the judges or the officers in the world should be ashamed of how they're treating students, of how education is going on in this world, basically. I mean, because that's what it looks like. He might not watch this video, but I'm just saying, like, anyone that watches this, that's what I'm putting out there. That's what it looks like to me. Because some people can be thinking this way right now. But let's see what more else he says. Then if I have something to say about it, I'll say so.
The results will be tragic. So many people will get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens. This educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees. Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this. It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid. But a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by...
I like where this is going. Now, I'm starting to like what he said. I believe him. Yeah, because, like, at the fact that, you know, teachers should get paid more money, officers, than justice, like doctors do. I like where this is going. How he's telling that this should be this should be that, and he's like being pretty serious about it. If it were for me that I didn't like the same one, I'd also be explaining the same kind of stuff. But like, I would put it in a different way, where it will sound different from what he's saying, because like the way he's putting it is kind of nonsense. But I mean, all to think about that, you understand where he's coming from. That, you know, because, you know, it's not enough is going on in this world since the coronavirus has started. And but I'm able to leave this place. Well, let's watch more and see what else he says that I have to say about it.
Policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in the tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned. But don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade and change and do away with school spirit, because that's useless. Unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student, that should be our task. No more Common Core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days. Teachers make a decent wage. Homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I'll rest my case.
I like the way how he spoke, but like just saying. Where do I start? Let's not have fish climb trees, or let's do the homework. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. I'm not even gonna picture what he said in my head, but like, just don't put it that way. At the end part of where I just watched. Now I'm not gonna say where, because that's not really necessary. But like, I mean, but like you're correct. You know he's going to know how this sounds, and it's like really true. I like the way how he's talking about these things. I like the way how he think and how he knows what's going on. Sounds really intelligent. I fuck with it, but like I don't know what else to say about it. But yeah, I mean the rest of the video was good. It's just that some of the scenes where he put the thing just sounded nonsense, so I just wanted to get it out of the way. But that's it for this vid. So I'm ending from here.